that I've been fixing the kids' toilets and the hand basins so that they can have clean water and what.
What we're doing here is completing the last stage of a accommodation block for the boys that are part of the Dominican Sisters Orphanage in Badau and Dili. This is a Rotary project. I've organised 5 different teams to come here since 2012 to work on and now complete to lock-up stage this week the building, which will become accommodation for the boys in the orphanage and a classroom for the junior students when they move out here from near the airport, because they have to do that in the next 2 years. The airport's being expanded and they will lose their school facility at the airport.
How much money has been spent?
How much money? Over the 5 Rotary teams that have come here since 2012, we've spent an average of $15,000 each time. So what's that? 5, 10 to 50, about 75,000 US all up. They're all volunteers. It's a Rotary Australia project. It's been done by 3 Rotary clubs in Australia: Eltham Rotary Club, Rotary Club of Coomera River on the Gold Coast in Queensland, and a Rotary Club from Narrandera in New South Wales. And so that's 5 teams. We come up here for about 16 to 18 days each time. I come up with an advance party with a couple of people to source the materials, make sure they're on site so that when the rest of the team gets here, they can start straight away. And that's what's happened this time. In a week, you've seen what we've done. We've got to finish this building to lock up by the end of this week, by Friday. We go home on Sunday. Windows, doors, the lot. Yeah. And the nuns will start using this straight away as a classroom and accommodation for the boys in the orphanage. Well, it's 2-storey. It's in terms of squares. Sergio, how many squares do you think this is?
60 square meters will be that? 60, 70?
Each floor?
No, in total, or over 100.
Yeah, over 100 square metres all up. At least 100 square metres. Each floor. 100 per floor. 200 all up, both floors. Hey, that's a long story. Do you really want to hear the story?
Yeah, please.
Well, I had an old friend who is 95, who was a member of the second Independent Rifle Company here in 1942. And he told us stories about the way the Team Marines helped the Australian soldiers in the Second World War. And so I always wanted to give something back to the country. I was here in 2008 with the Australian Army as an Army Reserve officer, and I found this place and they needed help, and I promised I'd come back, and we did. And this is the result.
Thank you.
Today we laid bricks, we helped each other with roofing, getting all the materials up onto the first floor. That took half the morning. And then while Pat was mixing the cement, Ian was in town getting supplies, and Pat kept mixing cement. We kept pulling it up on the pulley so that we could keep laying bricks, and the boys put the roof on. Tomorrow I think I'm putting doors up, carpentry.
You've done a lot of brickwork.
Yeah,
But I've been doing a lot of bricks, yeah.
And he is a secondary school teacher in Melbourne, at the same school as I teach at.
So
May I know your name, please?
I'm John.
John.
Semanal. Kami estudiante ng Sanur Sinhat. SMP 9 Ida, SD 9 Lima, SMA 9 Universidad de Ida, SMA 9 Nen, kami muito pequeno. Senti dia tambah siramo serviço lorong toma, mas senti kata serviço ni sira kau, mas minus sira ni serviço ni sira kau pulang, sira hara tidak ni começa a tomar tenan ni senti kata sira serviço dia keteres. Durante sira main ni parece semana rarissimo, ou batul atau batul, mas agora hore kata serviço ni avançar teteres. Sim. Parte ni missão positiva, precisa de ter venir ya bit like ma ini, parte ni mal sira bele sistema. enfermeira. Cristal.
SMA Cristal.
Sim,
SMA Cristal diri ya.
sim, sim.
Mahilan ba sekolah ba?
Sim. Silva tidak Marcelo precisa tambah emane beke lai ina naman no emane be kibit lai nebe Marcelo precisa atu transforma emane ikan.